Good morning, Appleters. Happy Tuesday, I think. I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things before we have our Zoom today from 1:30 to 2:30. I can extend that a little bit longer if we need to. This is for any of you who are able to Zoom at that time. I've been getting a lot of questions via Remind and email about various things, which is great. I'm loving that we're continuing to have communication. Sometimes, though, it's easier to Zoom than it is to just listen to me talk to a screen or for me to answer you guys through one of those other mediums, because I think it's clearer when we're able to kind of speak face to face through the screens, so to speak. So if you are available today during 1:30, from 1:30 to 2:30, sorry, please let me know. Some of you have already said that you are, so I'm definitely doing it. But just let me know so I can kind of figure out how many to expect. I did get an email today from people associated with Zoom, and they have extended the number of people who can be in a Zoom at a time. Although I think 100 was plenty for me because I have about 108 of you, and I doubt seriously if all 108 of you, or maybe 110, are available at the same time. So if you're not available at that time, just try to let me know maybe what day or time might work for you, and I'll see if I can work around your schedule. I've done that with a couple of students, and it hasn't taken very long, maybe 5 minutes to clarify some things, answer some questions, address some concerns. I'm more than happy to do that. Speaking specifically about your book club assignment that the research paper is attached to. I've had questions about that. Well, when do we start reading? When are we supposed to start talking to our groups? When are we doing the Socratic discussions? Okay. The first question was answered last week when the groups were assigned and the assignment was put out there, and it's still on your Google Classroom. I will repost it, but you guys should already be reading your book, okay? I know some of you were trying to have paper copies of your book and get them ordered so that you could have that. But in the meantime, if your book's not going to come in for a couple of weeks, you can still read because you can find every single one of these books, the full text online to read. These are all classics. They are all readily available to you, usually through Gutenberg Press, but really just Google full online text of, and then fill in the blank with the title of your novel or your play or your novella, okay? Also, you can do the same thing for an audiobook. Usually, if you can't find it on Audible, if you don't have a subscription to that, and I even think now that Amazon is doing some specials with Audible, if you're not like a Prime member or member or whatever, or your parent isn't one, that they might give you access to that. Even if that doesn't work, more often than not, you can find the audiobook of your text uploaded to YouTube. But just make sure again that when you are searching that you type in full online audiobook of whatever your text may be, The Color Purple or whatever, okay? I especially encourage those of you who were given plays like the two Tennessee Williams pieces. Those are the two that I can think of. Oh, The Tempest. Try to listen to those because they are plays, and a lot of times those recordings will use actors or different like voices, so it makes it easier for you all to follow. Okay, so again, I recommend doing both for those of you who are auditory and visual learners. Have the text in front of you and also listen to the text. Okay, so those are just my suggestions. As far as the Socratic questions go, when Mr. Davidson and I start posting those, because we'll start posting those next week, you have all week to discuss with your group. Again, the whole point of this is so you all can get together, talk about what you're reading, maybe set up a schedule for where you guys would like to be in your reading so that you're all on the same page and can have a well-rounded discussion. Even though your paper assignments will be a little bit different, you're all going to be writing about the same book. The point of having you all talk about this in groups and do this in groups is because each one of you is going to have a different interpretation and perspective concerning the themes of your work, characterizations in your work, various motifs that lend themselves to the theme of your work. So I want you guys to talk to get differing perspectives, differing points of view. I want you to write down questions, observations, just like we did when we read Hamlet together. I mean, that was a book club study. It was just as a class. This is a smaller version of that, okay? So while you are not going to be writing a group paper for me, everyone in your group will be writing about whatever your chosen novel is. And so I want you all to have that interaction discussing actively, whether it's through a chat room, a Google Chat, a Google Hangout, Zoom. I mean, Zoom is wonderful right now. They must be making a ton of money, although I don't know how because they're doing all these wonderful things for us for free. Um, you can do FaceTime, whatever works for you guys, because I know that everybody has different schedules going on right now. Some of you are working, some of you are taking care of siblings. So, and again, that's why I wanted to make the groups really no larger than 4, because I feel like that's a workable number where you guys can meet. Okay. So I think that covers first 2 questions. Thirdly, um, you guys will answer the questions that we post. It's going to be like the quick writes that I posted because they're going to be in a Google slide, but the way in which you will answer those, you can copy and paste the question into a Google document, both questions, because you'll have one question concerning a thematic analysis and then one question concerning character analysis each week. Okay, the questions will change, but they're always going to be those 2 questions. One concerning theme, I can't talk today, one concerning theme and one concerning character, okay? And it could be about a different character, all right? But each of those questions, you can just copy and paste the question into a blank Google document, and you can have the question there and then put your answer underneath. These do not need to be in proper MLA format, okay? It's not an essay, but you do need to write them in complete sentences and a well-developed analytical paragraph. I'm just saying that for funsies because I know you guys already know that anyway, because of course you would write incomplete sentences in AP dual credit literature. Why wouldn't you? I know that that's what you're going to do, so that's just ridiculous for me to even say that. So each week you will be turning in one document because you will put both questions on the same document, but you will have 2 questions per week, starting next week, the week of the 6th through the 10th, okay? This week you are only concentrating on that second and final Hamlet literary analysis essay concerning Act 4 of Hamlet only. And it's specifically concerning the character of Claudius, the character of Ophelia, and how those characters behave, act, and respond or react deals with and leads to the ending of the play. Okay, so I hope that that helped. I hope that that clarified. If it didn't, please let me know whether or not you're available, and we will Zoom today. I will start at 1:30. I will send out the join code to everybody, although I don't think it's going to change for me. I think that number is just assigned to me permanently, and we can have question and answer session at that time. It might help if before we meet, if you guys write down the questions that you have, make notes of the questions that you have, so that when we get started, I'll basically just greet you guys, and then when we get started with our discussion, we'll kind of do a Socratic discussion in the sense that I'll mute y'all's microphones, and we'll use the chat where you guys can ask questions, and then I will unmute the person who asked the question. I will address that even if it is something that all of you are wondering, so that that person could ask follow-up questions. And then if any of you do have follow-up questions, just, wave at me, and then I can unmute you, and then we can discuss that way. That way you guys aren't talking over each other, and I can hear what each of you has to say and each question that you may pose for me. Okay, so that's our plan for today. Let me know if you have any other questions or if there's any other time. I plan to try to Zoom with you guys Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It might vary depending on when I have to go to school to pick up work, but I'd like to do it 3 times a week, maybe just 2. I'm trying to make myself as available to you as I can, okay? So let me know what else I can do for you guys between now and 1:30, and shoot me some questions. I can make notes of that so that maybe I can already address those when we start our meeting at 1:30 today, all right? I hope you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you and hopefully see you all virtually soon.